Hello everyone, to a new After Years video. So this time we have indeed the shortest of the tales. It is time for Edge. Yes, Edge, who might probably casually take the longest, is the shortest of all of them. Even beating out Edward, who doesn't do anything except for running away. But yeah, Edge starting off with a very, very intense fight with his 4 disciples. And yeah. But not much happening except us turning on auto battle. And yeah. Then we are... Say, Eblan is not part of the continent. It is kind of a few ways away, so it was able to, like, at least stay out of danger for just a tiny bit amount longer. But yeah, they are recognizing that things are going wrong in the world. Because they don't know what. So yeah. So 4 disciples, Gecko, Tsukinova, Izayui, and Zangetsu have to go around and gather information in true ninja fashion. In the truest of true ninja fashion. As you would expect. And yeah, for that we need to actually, like, play subtales of those 4 characters. Which is why I said, like, that is a lot of content. Like, in comparison to, like, some of the other tales, this is quite some stuff to do. But yeah, and most importantly, we have 4 characters, we have 4 moon cycles. And for every character, the moon cycle switches. So, yeah. Also quickly doing a config menu and running out. I would like to shop here, but we just don't get money at the beginning. Unfortunately. Or relevant money, I should say. We might have 500, who cares? And yeah. I was just sending them off. Wait, did I? Oh yeah. A 2-minute cutscene into another 2-minute cutscene. But yeah, so most of this has, I mean, obviously stayed pretty stable, but there was one big time save, which, well, big. So these splits are also a bit newer, but yeah, so the old world record was a 26:39, so not that much. But yeah, the first character we choose probably should and always will be Gecko. Casually, you might really want to choose someone else. Because as the splits indicate, we are not even trying to finish these, like, sub-stories. We're just trying to kill off the characters as fast as possible. Because it just works. You do not need to save them. If you want to use the characters in the Crystal's Tale, you have to save them. But if you just want to go fast, you don't. And so the reason we sent Gecko in here is because in this phase, they appear just stronger random encounters here. But yeah, Gecko is going over to the meteorite crash site between Damsian and Fabul. And then yeah, we can just go here and hello skeletons. Skeletons dealing pretty decent damage compared to what you see here in other moon phases. and plop. Early split, nice. Yeah, so I also changed around that I wanted to have Tsukinova second. Because Tsukinova has access to stronger enemies and this is a less attack phase. But if it turns out if you just mashed, you might just still be stuck. You might just accidentally mash too fast. And then you just reach a Zangetsu, who we originally had here, and it's not like it matters that much, probably. It's again, like, it might save a second or two, but getting the right encounters and enemy AI is just way more important. But yeah, so Zangetsu is in the Dwarf Castle. He's gone underground. And yeah, so basically what you need to go here is go to the pub, talk to the dwarf, and then, yeah, we're jumping off the castle. So yeah, just going up here. And then we see the evil, and we're just noping out. You have never seen a dwarf jump this well. I promise you. Even the dwarfs can't believe that this happened. Plonk. What a jump. What a jump indeed. Yeah, and then we reach a cave in which... Yeah, I mean, so yeah, if you played this casually, then you would like have a boss fight. Like I think with Gecko, your boss fight is actually not fighting the girl, because the girl will just kill you. Yeah. Picking up stuff or just running into an encounter. It's not pretty, but it is what it is. So you can try, if you go to the like far back of the dungeon, like you would get stronger, and or this cave you would get stronger enemies. But I mean, unless you really don't get any encounters until then, it's just not worth running all the way. But yeah, so you can try, but I would say 99% of the time you probably will just get another encounter earlier, which is not so bad. Like, you don't want to have to run around that much. Yeah, next up is Izayui, who, by rules of sexism, is the worst at attacking. So she needs to have the moon phase with more attack. Because these moon phases also always, like, they don't only work on your characters, but also on the enemy characters. So yeah, that's really good for suiciding. Yeah, also we have some nice parts. So yeah, she is undercover as an EPOP in training. And now they just have to chili in the water. You can just menu in the water though. And well, for the other two, it has not really felt that useful to unequip anymore. Ultra just unequipped everyone. And sold that stuff. Yeah, you can just menu here for free. So why not unequip the stuff? To increase the damage that she is gonna take. Yeah, it also helps with just not doing anything. So yeah, now that we have done that, we can finally go to the Tower of Trials. Like, you could go... I said you just have to kill the characters. Yeah, like, there are no characters on this world map. Like, it is not that easy to just go and suicide, because... Yeah, they just didn't let you do it immediately. I don't want to say it does take that long, but it is not a thing of just immediate action. But yeah, obviously we are not climbing the tower in the normal way, because she's a ninja. So as a ninja, of course, we climb it on the outside. Yeah. So here you actually have like a decent chance to try and run up a bit. Like, you might actually not get an encounter, and then you can get a stronger encounter. But yeah, these floating ice is just really not helpful here. Floaty ice. This is what I mean. This is pretty miserable. Even with attack boost. Yeah, further up are like encounters that deal like 50, 60 damage. Well, maybe with Moonface even a bit more. But yeah. You'll get the Izayui, I believe. There we go. 07 Izayui. So yeah. And all that's left is Tsukinova. Tsukinova is, yeah. Has been the orphan that has been washed ashore, Mysidia. And is undergoing little mage training. Not that they actually know any spells, but, you know. Just hanging out with the kids as a fellow kid. And yeah, once again, we cannot just exit Mysidia and get a random encounter. Because why would we be able to do that? But yeah. Tsukinova also kind of likes Porum. But yeah, sadness. Your fate is not meant to be. So yeah, now that we finally have access, yeah, we're talking to the boy in the bottom here. And he turns us into a toad. Because this god does not like toads. Now we can just listen to that very secret meeting. So yeah, if you're wondering in the Porum tale why there is a toad in the bottom right, that is Tsukinowa. So they did at least stay like consistent in its lore to keep all those like overlaps alive. Okay. I was just confused why there was absolutely no sound apparently playing. What? But no, apparently it is so serious that, yeah. There was no sound. Serious business. So yeah, we untoed ourselves and now we can finally go to Mount Ordeals. Finally. Because Mount Ordeals definitely has encounters. Almost, I mean. Which, no, it doesn't have exactly, but every chest here is a monster chest. And they are actually pretty strong. If they want to. If they don't want to, they'll just, as you can see, like 39, 42. If they don't want to, they'll just use wing scales and blinders, and then can be a bit more miserable. But yeah, say in general, pretty nice. And yeah, splits are back, almost even. Really not a lot happened yet. Alright, and now that we have done all of them, but it's time to go to Edge, because he is the only one who's alive, I guess. But no, so after you finish all 4 stories, one way or another, we get to Edge. And yeah, so the main change now is actually, so yeah, the former route, unequipped all characters, sold the equipment, and bought high potions. And we are now just, nope. Everything we need, we are gonna get from the cave. We are not gonna actually buy anything. Edge does need some levels though, so we will be fighting some stuff in here. If you want to play it really risky, level 17 is enough. Where he just learns heal pill, but then you will have to like bank on misses in a later fight. So the usual goal here is to grind to level 18 plus 1 fight. And just, yeah, takes them down one by one. Doesn't take that long. Gets the rune armlet, more intelligence, which is good for our ninjutsu. Getting a high potion, well, I mean, because we didn't buy any. Fighting more enemies, because we can, honestly. Getting a Manji Shuriken for some nice throwing damage. Just picking up all the stuff. All the stuff that we need. But yeah, so in theory, over this now, we'll fight some like mini boss fights in which like the 4 characters would be coming back if they were still alive. Yeah. Or Edge just handles them on his own. Picking up high potions and ether and another high potion. And then on the next screen, we're gonna get a small little weapon upgrade. Weapon upgrades are always good. So Kogarasu, optimizing the rune armlet as well. Egg. Praise be the egg. And then we run to the Tower of Babel. With obviously some Ruby flashbacks, because like Edge might say that he and Rydia, but let's be honest here. Edge and Ruby, that's the real homie story. Like that's the actual story here. Yeah, so now we're in the Tower of Babel. Pick up another high potion, and then we are starting with the fights. First fights are 2 Belphegors, with very different HP values actually. So the first one has 950 HP, which is why I mean, you just see here double tornado. Yeah, they will use tornado attack, tornado attack. I know, so the first one has 1700. And the second one has 950. But with throws and all, so yeah, it just means that the first one takes longer to take down. But yeah, we had the shuriken, we have some high potions, so that worked well. Now we are rowing Edge to the back row, because now it's time for ninjutsus. And the next fight is basically the one the levels matter the most for. Yeah, my notes say that level 19 is safe and 18 is risky, and we are level 18, so that worked very well. Yeah, because we are getting outsped and all, but an attack missed, so we're fine. And another attack missed. Praise be the RNG. So as you can see, if we get another 2 attacks, well, we actually survived with the same rolls, but not with all rolls. So yeah. Using the high potion, getting another Manji Shuriken. That was semi-optional, I guess. But I think it's kind of helpful. Okay, next one, Proto Clockworks. They have some neat gimmicks that if you attack them with electricity, they just start attacking each other. And then we can just normally attack. Take what you get. Yeah, the next one. The ice hounds, they you can die on them. You can die on them in a very stupid way. Because you use the ice storm, right? So if you just go very, very fast, you might get an attack off before that ice storm happens. And if you get that flame off before the ice storm happens, the flame will not deal damage. Why that's the case, I do not know. But if you are too fast, you will die here. It is really stupid. I don't know why, but yeah. But we did wait, so everything was fine. And now we have everyone in the party. Well, or not, because they're all dead, but you know. Yeah. Picking up that high potion. So you could also like heal pill and use the ether. All that matters is that you have a bit more HP, honestly. And then we are heading off to the last, like, real and actual, well, fight. I would dare say that the ice hounds were like the last actual obstacle. More or less. But yeah. No, there is still one more. So yeah, there is a girl. The girl is back. And she has Ifrit this time with her. Yeah, also nice time loss. That flame was definitely not what we needed. But auto battle sometimes does that. Edge is just very fast. Yeah. Also, mom and dad are back. Just shortly. Because Edge is like really all hung up on his parents and Ruby. Yeah. Stupid ambush on the last tile. So I'm just healing again. And then... So yeah, the Ifrit fight is... well, it's a girl fight. It's actually the girl fight. So either you attack her 3 times or you throw the Manji Shuriken. Like, does it really matter if I attack or not? I mean, everyone can, like, have an idea from themselves. Yeah, and now we just defend. There is no actual fighting Ifrit in here. But yeah, and after 3 attacks, use a Hellfire, and we are just snooping, and Edge is just snooping the heck out of this. I'm like, nope. I am having none of this. And yeah, now he is just really playing the trope now of, hey, I know how we did this in FF4, surely we can do that again. I know the hidden trapdoor, and surely there will be an airship. I just need to believe. But yeah, so we still need to run out of here. We'll get a bunch of Ifrit encounters, but these encounters are never ambushes. So we can just always just run from them. Like, so they are actually, like, if all you're doing is running, there's nothing dangerous about them. They're just overly dramatic. And yeah, with that, Edge is gonna successfully run away, and Ifrit is gonna wreak havoc onto Eblan Castle. Because why not? Until we get Ifrit back again. Or not. 07 Ifrit. He might just die in his work. No, wait. Ifrit we actually get, right? Shiva and Ramu are the ones that we just don't. Um, but yeah, it's a small flashback. He's like, look, there was an airship. No airship here. But surely there will be an airship if we believe, because we can't go back anyways. I don't know how he survives that jump, but I mean, sure, he is a ninja, so he gets a pass. Yeah, with that he meets up with Rydia, Luca, and Golbez. I mean, the man in black. Completing the party that basically starts off the Crystal's Tale. And yeah. So after a short cutscene, this is a new Edge's Tale World record of 25:56. The first sub 26 actually. Yeah, was pretty big PB. And a real nice milestone for this short story. Yeah. Um, that is Edge's Tale. I hope you all enjoyed it. I'll see you back in the next video.